My name is Dylan CineMasai Green, and welcome to the Real Notes podcast. I speak with rappers, producers, journalists, and other hip-hop adjacent figures about their relationship with movies, and, if at all, film inspires their craft. My guest this week is Virginia rapper and co-founder of Divine Council, Silk Money. We spoke on his 29th birthday about our mutual love for black sitcoms like the Wayans Bros, the Parkers, and Living Single, the legacy of Bernie Mac, Cameron's roles in Paid in Full and Killa season, Hollywood Shuffle, his growth as an artist, not feeling pressure from Andre 3000 and Tyler the Creator cosigns, and the creative process behind his latest album, Who Waters the Wilting Giving Tree Once the Leaves Dry Up and Fruits No Longer Bear, out now via Lex Records. Come fuck with us. That's nuts to me, bro. But tell me, how's the day been? I didn't realize you were only 29, first and foremost, or 28.
Yeah. Most definitely, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably well past my 10 years at this point. I'm been doing this shit since I was 16, so I'm about 13 years in now, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
They've been cool. I always wake up late on my birthday, but I'm up. I got a bunch of weed here. I need to get busy with it.
I know that's right, bro. You got any other plans today? You just chilling?
You know, I never really do anything for my birthday. I never really always do the same thing. I'm always kicking it with my bro Nick, and I'm always just smoking weed, and I watch the same movie every fucking
Yo.
I watch I watch How to Be a Player, Bill Bellamy.
Uh-huh.
It's my shit. That's all I do.
Okay.
Birthday.
Okay. Why Bill Bellamy?
It's not even necessarily I wanna fuck with 10 bitches at the same time. It's not even that. It's just I feel like that movie was just one. The movie just fly as fuck. I love this nigga Crib. I tried to style my shit based off of his shit, because it was just so colorful, abstract, and art pieces everywhere. It was just really fly. But I just like how that nigga was just able to just stand firm in every situation that most niggas would fold under pressure in. He was a smooth nigga. He was accommodating. He was just a fly ass nigga, man. So I just
Yeah.
I just appreciate just a fly movie. They don't make movies with soundtracks that good any fucking more. So I just appreciate a good film like that.
Right. And I mean, on top of that, this is son who coined the term booty call. He's a legend just based off of that alone. And even just talking about this, the first place my brain always goes to when I think of Bill Bellamy is the fucking Lil B song.
Man,
every time,
You
4 felonies, 5
shopping.
felonies.
Fuck going shopping. Yeah, nigga, yeah. Got an Armenian girlfriend and she fuck with me. Pull a hammer out, make the bitch 360. That's my shit. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yo, damn. All right, fuck it. We're jumping right into this shit. What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to Real Notes. I think this is number 20. Yeah, this is 202. We're 2 episodes out from number 200. Thank y'all for being here. It always means a lot. Man, Dylan Green, CineMasai, got a lot of names, do a lot of shit outside, inside, all sides. It's Thursday. It's hot as a motherfucker out here in Jersey, but we're keeping cool. We're talking all things Bill Bellamy and all sorts of other shit. Yeah. But I got somebody. Everybody who comes on here is special for various reasons, but this is somebody who's it's a special day for multiple reasons. One of the best albums of the year is out tomorrow. that's first and foremost. First and fucking foremost. But how do I even roll out the red carpet for son we got on this program today? He's fucking. Damn, my brain really just blanked. Virginia rapper, founding member of Divine Council, DMT and Asteroid Whisperer extraordinaire, fucking just fly motherfucker out here doing all sorts of crazy shit. We got Silk Money Silk Money is here,
Fuck,
man.
fuck, fuck,
Like,
I'm in this motherfucker for sure.
yeah, I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like, first, I mean, before I forget to say it, who waters the wilting giving tree once the leaves dry up and the fruits no longer bear? Will be out by the time y'all hear this. It's out on Lex. Go find it. It's
Yep.
we're gonna get into how much I love this fucking album later, but I gotta say, Murph, thank you so much for being here. It really means a lot to finally get to sit down and talk with you.
Most def, you know what I'm saying? I'm appreciative to be here. First and foremost, I'm sorry if I'm coughing a lot this interview. I'm smoking. I'm not gonna lie. I'm smoking a lot of weed. It's my birthday.
Oh, nigga, it's your birthday, bro. Like, don't. Everybody wish happy birthday to Silk Money. Also, by the way.
But now I'm thankful as hell to be here. Um, One thing I've always said is at the end of the day with this shit, I'm just happy to still be doing this shit. I love hip hop in its entirety. I love
Yeah,
this shit. I look at this shit like my religion. So, at the end of the day, a nigga still happy to be here 10 to 12, 13 years, still rocking, baby. Yeah.
yeah, son. Yeah, no, this shit is super real. Like, and yeah, like, just like that devotion, the devotion to craft over everything, and just like shitting on people is just like
hmm
it's been on display in everything you put out. And like, I mean, like, I'm sure you know this. I mean, what am I saying? We talked about this. I reviewed the last joint for Pitchfork, and I'm really happy that I was able to like, like, get that up there and get it the best new
Yeah.
music, because like you've been putting out quality work, and like that one was like I still run that shit back.
Thank you.
So
I truly appreciate it. I really do.
nah, yeah, man, nah, it's
So,
it's 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 it's, re- it's really my pleasure, bro. Like, it's just I don't know, just like the kindness you've showed me since all that happened. And like, obviously, like, I mean, like, you and I, like, um Frank, Flanagan, Mutant Academy, like, those are all my people.
my
Like,
brother.
those are obviously your people. So like, it's
Facts. You know,
no, like,
and that's that Richmond bloodline for sure. So hell yeah, that's my brother.
yeah, man, yeah, nah, like, yeah, like the two of y'all putting out some of your best work in the same year, and like you being on the Forever Dream a couple times, like, just like
Yeah,
the synergies like this, bro. It's right there.
most definitely. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Frank. You know that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? I play games with this nigga every day. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than just rap. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Hmm.
my real brother. I love that nigga dearly.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, bro. Frank is everything. He's just like stand up dude, hilarious, incredible rapper, super supportive. Like, just like, yeah, I can't say enough great things about Frank. You
Me
know?
neither. Just an all around amazing guy. Just that's the
Yeah,
best way I could put it. You know what I'm saying? Just all encompassing. Just every aspect of that nigga is just great person. For sure.
yeah, for sure, bro. And yeah, I wanna get into that later, because I know y'all just did, or not just. It's been a while, but like, y'all were out in y'all were out in the UK together.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you the first question I ask everybody who
Mhm.
comes on here, which is what was the last movie or TV show you watched? Well, I don't know if you watched it yet, but like, what was the last movie or TV show you watched that you
I
have a
haven't
strong opinion
watched
about?
How to Be a Player yet, but last
Yeah.
movie or TV show I watched. I'm such a I'm a sitcom nigga for sure. Like
Yeah.
I love Martin, Jamie Foxx show. I switch between what my favorites are. My favorite right now, the okay, last show I watched was the Wayans Brothers.
Uh huh.
Wayans Brothers. But I probably say my favorite sitcom, low key. It's between two. It'd be the Parkers or Living Single. My God, man, I
Oh.
I love Living Single so much. But definitely, last show I watched was the Wayans Brothers. I think last movie man, what was that bullshit? The Assessment. Bum ass movie. That shit was terrible, nigga. Get out of here. That shit was garbage. The
Yeah.
assessment. Last movie I watched, last show I watched was the Wayans Brothers, though, for sure.
All right, so I mean, like, what season of the Wayans Brothers are we talking about? Like, are you just like watching it from beginning to end, or is it like
Nah,
is it like
nah.
specific shit? Yeah,
I call it so Wayans Brothers. I call the seasons like it's like an era. I call it BD. You got BD and you got AD. The Wayans Brothers.
yeah,
BD Wayans Brothers is before Deandra, before D. That was when they had the Jamaican nigga, the white security guard lady. This was before
yeah,
Sean had the newsstand. AD or DD during D. It would be better. DD. When D got on the show, that's when the show was just in its prime, man. I'm talking about season two. I think it was like halfway through season two, season three. That was my shit. When D got on the show, D is like the glue to that fucking show. Like niggas don't even. I don't even think niggas realize it. I think if you watch the Wayans Brothers enough,
yeah.
D, she is the glue to that fucking show for sure. I love D.
Why you feel that way? Because I mean, like, I'm somebody who loves the Wayans Brothers show, but I'm not like I haven't done the full watch. I've only seen I want to say I've seen maybe like a quarter of it or like a half of it, but like I love the show, but like why is D the glue that holds that show together for you?
Um, because it kind of like it felt like D completed the show. Like season one and season two, it felt like the Jamaican guy, the white security guard shorty, and I forgot what her name was, but she played the voice as Trudy on the Proud Family. She was in Hustle and Flow. Um,
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about. I just forget
yeah,
her name. Yeah,
forgot her name, but she was on there as well. It just felt like it just felt random. But once D got on the show, it felt like this family dynamic, like this warm like circle of niggas. Yeah, Sean, Marlon, Pops, D.
yeah,
That was just all-star cast right there. It was just beautiful. It just felt like once D got on the show met its completion form. Like this was
yeah.
its formula for sure. So that's honestly why I feel like that way, because D felt like the missing piece to the Wayans
Right.
brothers when you watch it from the first season.
That's so tight. Like I always like when I went back to it, I forgot John Witherspoon was the dad on the Wayans Brothers show. Like because I mean, like, we all know him from like 80 million different things, but just to have him, like, just the fact that he's been like playing, like, he's basically just been playing Pops his whole career, like
Oh,
between
yeah.
granddad and Pops and Friday, and
Yeah.
like
It's
just
funny
like the,
because it's funny you say that, not to interrupt you, but it's funny you say that.
nah, you good.
I was just talking to this nigga Frank and this nigga Kahuna, and we was talking about, I don't know why, but I fucking hate Michael Blackston. I fucking hate that nigga, yo. It
Tell me.
sucks. And it's just funny because it's like, yo, this nigga never left the fucking CD shop. He never left Pinky's. This nigga been playing
Nah.
motherfucker. Oh, I can't get jiggy with this shit, motherfucker. Motherfucker. Ooh, nigga, motherfucker. He's been playing that role ever since he's been in it. He's never done
Yeah, bro.
anything other than motherfucker. He's always about to cry. Oh, motherfucker, no, motherfucker, please, motherfucker, no, nigga, please, motherfucker. And like, nigga, get the fuck out the goddamn CD shop, nigga, damn. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Nah, I feel you. I'm happy you brought that up because Michael Blackson's on the last Chief Keef album. Like, he was on I'm already forgetting what tape he was on. But like Michael Blackson being on there, I was just like, we're still doing this? I
still
was like, it
funny.
is not fucking I was like, it's not 2002 anymore, bro. Like,
And it
why?
stopped being funny that year, dog. Like it's like
Yo,
that
like,
nigga. I swear that nigga has been African nigga in CD shops for 20 years, dog. That shit is crazy.
yeah. The I want to say the most I've laughed at Michael Blackson in the last 20 years was when he was he was talking about reparations for some reason, and then he was just talking about like how he wanted how like he was talking about reparations and how he wanted like Joe Budden and like all like the it's just like a bunch of light skinned people to get like $16 or something crazy. It's just like that. That was the most I've laughed at anything he's done in the last 20 years. I don't even remember when it was, like some random Instagram live bullshit. But yeah, nah, Michael Blackson, pack that shit up, bro.
Yeah,
Like
I know
I'm
African niggas are sick of that nigga. He's probably like the menstrual variant of them. Like they probably really tired of that nigga.
yeah. No, I can't tell you how. Yeah. I'm sure it's hella people out here who are just like, I was like, I'm just like sick of being compared to Michael Blackson, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we're
Just like
not.
how like American niggas like we deal with the we deal with the personification or the imagery of the nigga who's like, oh nigga, yeah nigga, I just shot like 10
Yeah.
perks and popped like 10 perks, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That ultra exaggerated version of the nigga. He's the over exaggerated version of the African. Oh nigga, we chase the zebras and lions, nigga, and we live in the butt,
Right.
nigga.
Yeah.
Like he's like the over exaggerated variant of the African nigga. So it's like, my God. But yeah,
Right.
fuck that nigga.
Nah, yeah, nah, for sure. I've been over it for years, but I'm happy you like. I mean, like you brought up the Parkers before, and I know that there was. I know it was a period of time when you said that like when you were recording, you would just have like the Parkers and what was the other shit? It was the Parkers and the Bernie Mac show on mute in the
Yeah,
background,
most.
and like Bernie Mac is one of my favorite shows of all time. Like I watch it pretty often. I go back to it a ton. The episode where he discovers Costco is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
Fucking
And then he gets locked up in the shed
in
and
the
he's eating
back.
the
Oh my
snacks.
God, dog. I love that fucking
Yo,
episode, yo. I,
yo, it's just the best. I mean, like Bernie Mac was just real important to me growing up, just like being in movies, and like he was always the funniest of the original Kings of Comedy to me. And like I was at a summer camp, and I took some like little extracurricular stand up comedy thing, and
yeah.
the day I was supposed to do my routine was the day Bernie Mac died. Like it had happened. Like we found out about it hours before the shit
Man,
happened, or like minutes. It was like minutes before I went on stage. So I like said rest in peace to Bernie Mac, and then I bombed. I did terrible. I was like 15. I didn't know shit about shit, but it
that's,
was
yeah,
you know,
that's honestly wild. That's a wild like full circle moment to have like at that time in your life. I forgot where the fuck I was. Like I can't remember where I was when Bernie Mac died. I remember where I was when Michael Jackson died. I
me
don't
too.
remember where I was where Bernie Mac died, but I remember earlier on in like the Divine Council days. Every time when we would do a show, I would always say "Rest in peace, Bernie Mac" at every time we closed out. Cause that nigga Bernie Mac, he was just so inspirational. I remember a long time ago, I saw this video of this nigga, and he was just talking about coming up, trying to be a comedian, and everything that it took for him to be as successful as he is right now. And he said that no one would let him into comedy clubs. He would always just find a way, and he started just performing his comedy on subways because they wouldn't let his ass in comedy clubs. So he told himself, he was like, if I can make a nigga laugh on the way to work or leaving work, then I'm a funny motherfucker. So he would get up
Yeah,
in the subway and do comedy and make people laugh. And do after doing that for a period of time, he told himself that he wasn't going to focus on uh, money or trying to be famous. He said that his goals from that point on was to try to be the funniest and the most skillful comedian that ever lived. And he knew that if he could obtain that and achieve that goal, that everything else will come after that. The money, the cars, the bitches, all of that other shit that doesn't really matter. Those things that honestly kind of distract you in pursuit of your dream. So he always just remembered that and kind of kept that shit in my head because I felt that shit. Fuck the money. Fuck all this other shit. Like I want to be, I want to be the best. Like I want to be really good at my craft. Like I want to be amazing at music. And
Yeah.
yeah, so shouts out Bernie Mac for that. Rest in peace.
Always, man. Yeah, nah, like I don't remember the thing. I don't remember the quote you're talking about, but I mean like that's like that makes perfect sense to me, like just based off of how he moved, how he acted, and just like hearing like one thing I'll never forget is first hearing about like hearing I think it might have been Cat Williams when he was talking to when he did the Club Shay Shay interview that like destroyed everything last year. He had I think it was there that he'd mentioned that like Steve Harvey just kind of sabotaged damn near everybody. I think it was either Steve Harvey or Cedric the Entertainer. One of them two had kind of like sabotaged everything about the original Kings of Comedy and
Yeah.
how like they kind of undermined Bernie Mac. And I was just like, damn, man, like because like he was like I said, he was always my favorite of the four of them. Like even like together and separate, he was always the one I went back to the most.
I think it was
You
Steve
know?
Harvey. He said, I
Yeah.
mean, it was all kinds of stories you hear about how that nigga, um, Steve Harvey was trying to backdoor that nigga Bernie Mac. Like,
Yeah.
um, what's that movie they did? Ocean's 11. Nigga Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Bernie Mac was in Ocean's 11, the heist movie, and
Mm-hmm.
the story about how this nigga Steve Harvey tried to call the directors of Ocean's 11, and tried to steal Bernie Mac's role, talking about he'll do it better and he'll do it for cheaper. So he was, always little greasy, grimy little stories like that about that motherfucker. But that nigga never had a real role in his life. That nigga, what he played the credit card on the Proud Family.
Yeah. I forgot about that shit. Wow.
That
So
nigga
the
played the motherfucking credit card on the Proud Family, and he was Nick Cannon's dad and motherfucking the Love Don't Cost a Thing. Nigga paid
right. Yeah.
holla, nigga. Fuck,
And he was the fucking judge in
you got
he was the
served.
dance circle judge who got served. Yeah,
Yeah, facts.
exactly.
The nigga with the hat. Yeah.
The hat, he's the only dude in the whole house with like the hat and the silk shirt. And I'm just like, why are you judging this,
Yeah,
bro?
this
Like
40-year-old nigga with these little kids just watching them dance all night,
yeah.
just gambling with their money.
Yeah, nah. He always I mean, like my dad's a roller skater, so like I've been around that shit my whole life. I looked at him, I'm like, you look like you belong in the rink, bro. Like, why are you watching? Yeah, like why are you watching Marcus Houston and Omarion
Yeah.
dancing with these white boys? Like, what's happening
Steve
here?
Harvey was definitely always the unsupportive role in every
Yo,
film he was in.
yo, real. So like, I'm assuming you've seen Black Dynamite before.
Yeah.
So like, you remember the scene when they show up, or no, no, when Black Dynamite shows up at the club looking for Bullhorn, and he sees, I mean, he sees Shorty singing the song on the stage, and then there's like a host on the stage, and he looks just like Steve Harvey, and like for years I thought they just got Steve Harvey for this like 1 second cameo in the movie, and then it was like I watched it maybe like again like 4 or 5 years ago, and I looked and I'm like, nah, that's not Steve Harvey. But like for years, like he looked just like Steve Harvey. Like I've been thinking about this for like 2 weeks.
I
But like
only,
I just
I
yeah.
only remember one scene from Black Dynamite, and that was when the nigga was like, "But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs in
I
the
sell drugs through
community."
the
That's the only fucking scene I remember because I fucking cried laughing
yo
when the nigga
son.
said that shit.
I like that's my favorite movie of all time. Like I've seen it dozens of times. I
Yeah.
know every scene back to like you put it on, I will recite the whole movie. Like
Oh,
people are
you
gonna
talking about
hate
the
me watching that
movie?
shit.
Okay, okay, okay. Nah, I can't remember the movie like the last time I seen that shit.
Yeah,
Um,
it's amazing, bro. I love it.
I gotta check that shit out for sure. Niggas be
But
begging me to watch Sinners. I ain't watching that shit. Fuck that movie, nigga.
why?
Watch
Tell me
this
why.
motherfucking shit, man. I'm not watching nothing when niggas be like, "Oh, you're not black if you didn't see this."
Mm.
Ah, mom.
Nah.
If and then it'd be like, And I ain't even like niggas. I'm not even trying to be like a contrarian type of nigga. And that
Right.
gonna hold you. It's I'm not a. I'm not. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't a fan. I ain't a fan of the safe nigga. I'm not. And ain't gonna hold you, dog. I'm not a fan of Michael B. Jordan. That nigga is whack. That nigga is corny. I'm not gonna hold you. And when niggas told me it was two Michael B. Jordan, I was like, man, hell no.
You said I'm not doing two Michael B. Jordans.
Can't,
That's funny.
can't, I can't handle one. I can't deal with one Michael B. Jordan. Two, man, I'm gonna holler at you, dog. And then the nigga vampires. I'm straight. I'm good. Nothing about it made me. And then it's a musical, man. I'm a holler. I'm a holler. Only like one musical. That's Get Rich or Die Trying, nigga. Facts. That's a musical.
It is a musical. People don't want to say that, but Get Rich or Die Trying is definitely a musical.
8 Mile.
I like say 8 Mile. Me like okay. How you feel about Idlewild? You like Idlewild, the
Hell
Outcast movie?
nah. Nah.
Damn,
That shit was whack.
oh man, I'm not gonna front. I love that movie. One of my favorites.
I don't. But
And like
that's the thing. I don't hate you if you like it. I'm like,
I get it. I get it.
it's like that nigga Andre acting in that joint was butt, just like in Four Brothers. That nigga sucked ass in that joint. Like, remember the scene when the shootout was happening, and and this nigga running out the back door, and the dude runs in with the gun, and Andre pulls up with the knife and stabs him. He's like, I got a family, kids, a wife, and he just runs. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? And she was
Yo.
ass, homie. I would have been like, yo, do it again.
He said, "Do it again." Oh
That
my
nigga probably catch
god,
it
son.
20 times. He was like, I got a family, kid, wife.
A
Like, man,
wife.
hell no.
Okay, okay. I mean, I'm like, who is? To be honest, I always thought Tyrese was worse in Four Brothers than fucking Andre was.
Yeah,
I
that nigga
can't-
was pretty ass in that joke, though. I ain't gonna.
yeah. They can't. All I'm gonna say is they can't all be Baby Boy. Baby Boy is like, Baby Boy is up there for me. I was just talking about that shit last night, but like,
Yeah.
did you? Okay, like I know Andre gave you one of your first really big looks. You ever tell him that you thought his acting in Four Brothers was garbage?
Shit. I wish I would have, honestly. I honestly wish I would have, but at that time, I'm like fucking, what, like 18, 19.
Yeah, nah,
And I don't even think that shit was really on my mind. Later on, I ended up
right.
really going back and looking at that shit. I'm like, yo, this thing was really ass in this shit. Oh man, because he didn't.
He's
Because he did the fucking
sorry.
the Jimi Hendrix joint too.
Right.
Um, ass. They got some ass shit, dog. Stop acting,
Oh
homie.
yo, I'm trying to remember the last time I saw him in a movie because it's been a little minute. He was in Semi Pro, which I don't remember a lot of Semi Pro. Um, I'm gonna have to go back and watch some of him in. I love him in Idlewild. Like
Yeah. But
I don't
I
care
feel
how
like
that
you
makes.
love him in Idlewild because you
Yeah,
love him. I feel like
maybe.
you take those glasses off. Look at him as an actor. Like niggas hate on me when I talk about like not too many rap like what look at because I put the rapper actors in a different category.
Oh,
Common
for sure.
Common smoking rapper actors. He's smoking the rapper actor niggas. And the reason why I say that is because the nigga in so many movies, he gotta be doing something right. I looked it up. I think Common's in like 80 films. It's a lot of.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's got a ton for
He's
sure.
got
Yeah.
more movies than fucking Denzel Washington. That's crazy. It's a lot of movies.
Yo, I'm thinking. So okay, now I'm thinking about Common. You seen he was in the second John Wick. He
Yeah.
has like it like he's not in it for a long time, but like the scene where he and John Wick are in the train station and like shooting pistols at each other like in the middle of the crowd is like that's one of the illest action scenes I've ever
Yes.
seen in a movie in my life.
Every
That
time
shit
I
makes me
see
laugh every
Common in
time.
a movie, I'm like, look at Common go.
Yo, son, his name, like, I can't look at him and not think about the fact that his name is Lonnie. His name is Lonnie. Look at Lonnie. Look at Lonnie doing his thing, bro.
I gotta ask you, okay, what's your favorite Common movie? Because I have one. No,
Wow.
I have one.
Okay. My favorite common movie, because I'm thinking, like, this isn't my favorite, but the first one that just came to mind is Just Right with him and Queen Latifah. Where he's the basketball player and she's the physical therapist.
You that nigga.
Hey,
That's the one. That's the
is
one.
it? Tell me why. Tell me why.
Because Common is the villain and no one sees it. No one sees his villainous acts, his villainous ways. He got both of them bitches. They don't see it though. He fucked the cousin and Queen Latifah, nigga. He was able
Yo.
to dibble and dabble. I'm like, I peep Common Game, like, this nigga evil. This nigga fuck, he trying to fuck both of them. I was like, I peep you, nigga. He's evil, man. Because even after Shorty played him, he went back. He still went back. And man, that nigga funny, man. I love that movie for the simple fact Carmen is a villain in that one.
Yo.
You gotta be a seasoned nigga to peep the game. That nigga Carmen was just trying to hit both of them, and then you know what I mean, and then cuff Queen Latifah by the end of the joint. And he ain't really warn her.
Yeah.
And he ain't really warn her until she left, until he thought she was going go to the 76ers to be the physical the whatever
Physical therapist.
the
Yeah,
physical
yeah.
therapist over at the 76ers. So that's the only reason why you wanted her. Real shit.
Cause wasn't he on in the movie? Isn't he on the Nets?
Yeah,
Right?
facts.
He's on the net, and like this is back when they were still here in Jersey. Like this was it was like right
Facts.
before they
It
went to
wasn't
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Yeah, facts.
yeah,
That's a fact.
yo. But I'm gonna say my favorite common movie is either okay. So there's two that come to mind for me because I had to go look at his discography again. There's this joint from 2012 called Love, which I think is an
With
acronym for
Michael Rainey
Loving Uncle.
Jr., right?
Exactly.
And
You
niggas
already know
don't
what I'm.
know that was the
Yeah.
first time Michael Rainey Jr. really got his shine, baby. I fuck
Right.
with that nigga Michael
Exactly.
Rainey Jr. That nigga, where is 22? Fuck with that nigga, man. Real nigga. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I fuck
That
with
was
him.
the first. Yeah, that was the first time I'd ever seen him. Like even like way before Power and everything. And like he was like a kid.
Same. I was like,
He
I
was
saw that and I was like, yo, that little nigga gonna do big things. He's like, nigga gonna do
you,
big things.
you knew right then and there that's
Mhm.
because I saw that movie specifically because Common was in it. I saw
Same.
a trailer for it like on like YouTube or Apple movie trailers or some shit, and I was like, I gotta go see this. And
Same.
like the movie, like it's a pretty like it's a pretty sad, dramatic like day in the life of like this kid and his like deadbeat uncle. Like
Facts.
like Common takes the kid to like a drug
Yeah,
trade
taking them to pick up
uh
drug money and
right.
just got out.
Charles Dutton's in it.
Yeah.
Dennis Haysbert, the Allstate guys in it. Like,
It's crazy because it's like it's like an ultra extreme version of how it is with your uncle, honestly.
right,
Because that's
yeah,
how I remember mad times being with my bum ass uncle, and this nigga got the pump in the back seat. He trying to flex for me. He trying to pull the bitches in front of me. He trying to be extra tough in front of me. So it's kind of those. It's like the ultra extreme version of that for sure. You know.
wow, damn. See, okay, this weekend I might need to go and run Loving Uncle Vincent back. It's been a little minute,
Yeah.
but the other joint was he was in Smoking Aces. If you ever seen Smoking Aces.
Let me see. Let me look that up right quick. Smoking Aces. I don't think I've
So
seen.
like once again Smoking Aces had like the crazy trailer and I saw it and like it was like it's very much like a Tarantino movie that wasn't made by Tarantino. Like it's got that vibe to it. So like I saw he was in it, and it's him. Taraji P Henson's in it.
Say, this motherfucker.
Hella people are in this fucking movie. Who else? Yeah, Taraji P, Ray Liotta, rest in peace. Alicia Keys. Yeah, Alicia Keys and Taraji P Henson were together in the movie. They're both like assassins.
Rest in peace,
And
that nigga
like,
Ray Liotta for sure, definitely.
yeah, bro. Yo, you did you see Cocaine Bear? That was the last thing he put out before he died.
I forgot what was the last Ray Liotta movie. I can't remember what was the last Ray Liotta movie I saw, but I didn't see Cocaine Bear. Um,
It was all right. You didn't miss much.
I got love for that nigga for the simple fact he played the voices that nigga Tommy Vercetti. Even
Yeah, man.
said he hated it.
Classic shit. Damn. Okay. So like I want to take this all the way back with you with your viewing history. What's the first movie experience you can remember having? It could be at the theater, it could be at your cousin's house. Just like the first thing that comes to mind for you.
Um,
My fault. Sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to shout out the Real Notes Patreon one time. For as little as $5 a month, you get exclusive goodies like video of every interview, 2-day early access to every interview, an invite to the Real Notes Discord server, exclusive access to the Real Talk Movie Night archive, and early pre-sale links for all live events. If you want to give a little more, you get other exclusives like retro 60-second movie reviews and monthly 90-minute workshops with me, where we can discuss whatever creative questions or projects you might have going on. Head over to patreon.com/realnotes. That's REELNOTES to join right now. I repeat, all videos will only be available on the Patreon. Thanks for listening. Shout out to my patrons. Now let's get back to talking.
I remember going to go see the fucking it was the same the same uncle I was just talking about. This nigga took me. Um, this nigga just got out. And they came and scooped me from the crib. And nigga took me to go see the motherfucking the Eliza Thornberry and Rugrats
Oh,
app movie.
yo.
And I remember when you went there and you bought the ticket, they gave you this little scratch and sniff.
The scratch and sniff shit. Yeah, I was hoping you'd say that.
God. And then these little numbers would pop up on the screen, and when it popped up, that was when you had to and and it was the craziest shit. I was like, yo, he was the illest nigga that day. Then after that, nigga took me to putt, played mini golf. Then nigga dropped me off at the crib, gave me $20. I was like, that's the coolest nigga ever, but that for sure. The Eliza Thornberry Rugrats collab movie with the Scratch and Sniff, for sure.
Yo.
That was my first movie experience as far back as I could remember. Um,
Right.
nah, not true. First Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, first Spider-Man, but nah, the Lizzie, the fucking Eliza Thornberry Rugrats Jones for sure would probably be the first
Yeah.
one.
That was I think it was called Rugrats Go Wild. Yeah, nah, cuz like
Yeah.
that was a fucking event. Like every kid on earth wanted to go see that movie when it came out.
Nigga had to see that, nigga.
Yeah,
Man,
bro.
that was like our. I don't know why was that the first movie that came to our mind. That was like our New Jack City.
He said that was our New Jack City.
We had to see that. Like, whoa, yo, niggas had to see that. What?
Yeah.
Eliza
Had
Thornberry
fucking
and that nigga Tommy Pickles in the same.
yeah.
Gotta see
Yeah.
that nigga.
And Spike the dog talking in it. Yeah, nah.
Man,
Might as
that shit was legendary, yo.
might
And
as well have had him in there like Nino Brown talking about some see ya and I wouldn't want to be ya.
yeah,
Like
I remember going to go see some legendary films though, and that one, first Spider-Man, Notorious,
uh-huh.
Mr. Deeds. I remember
Wow.
my big brother took me to go see Mr. Deeds, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I hated it. I first got there, I was like, "I ain't trying to see this shit," and it was like, "Yo, sit down." Watched it, loved it. I was like, "Yo, this hard." I went to see Mr. Deeds in the movie theater. Um, but I just always thought that the Rugrats Eliza Thornberry shit was crazy because when the fuck you get a scratch and sniff during the movie? Can't
Yeah.
another time I had that. It was an experience for sure.
Yeah, no, they tried. Like I don't remember what other movies they tried it with, but they definitely tried to like make that a thing that would be like the poppin' thing to do with the movies is like do the scratch and sniff, and it just like it just didn't catch on. But it worked for the movie because it's like it's just like they're little kids and like everything. Like it's like just like the whole sensory experience of it is like
It
you want to smell like
kind
what?
of reminds me of like randomly like I'm like really into like music business these days. So I'm like,
Uh
you know, movies and shit. Like I remember like back in the day when you went and bought a bucket of popcorn and it'd be this little ass CD taped to the
yeah.
front. There would be like a couple singles, couple. I wonder how that worked. I just wonder how that randomly how that worked. Cause like did that count as you if you bought this bucket of popcorn? Did that count as you purchasing the single? And because I remember many times, like I remember like during the Matrix movie and like when the Terminator movie came out. Uh
Which one?
which one? The one with the shorty and she had the red leather jacket? Terminator
The
3.
third one. The
Facts.
third one. The
Facts,
third one. Yeah,
facts,
yeah, yeah,
facts.
yeah.
Um and I remember when we went and got a bucket of popcorn and it was this little CD and it had some songs on it and shit. And I always thought that was crazy. Like at that time when you would go. You said what? Facts. Yeah, niggas would get a little fucking CD. We bought a bucket of popcorn and it would just be a random album or random. It was just weird. It's crazy.
Yeah, like the only thing I could imagine is that like the theater would have to like buy like 500 of those or something and just be like that's
Facts.
like we're paying you up front for these and that was like the merch bundle 101 like
Facts.
Travis Scott saw that and was like
They go to the artist and be like, "Yo, we sold 500,000 singles with buckets of popcorn. We on.
I
We on."
mean yeah no man I mean like
You
now I
think
mean
about it,
like now
it's kind of like you tooing you because you didn't want it. You didn't know you was
right
this shit. You just wanted some popcorn and oh shit, okay, this little record with it.
right because like it was different if you'd like go buy like a if it came with like a piece of clothing you bought or like a pair of sneakers or something
For
or
sure.
like if it came in a magazine like whatever like I got hella promo CDs
Yeah.
like my little CD disc thing is somewhere here but
Right.
like but yeah I mean just like it's definitely different to just like get the bucket of popcorn and it's like why do I have this like Aaliyah single
Yeah,
like with like Queen of
crammed
the
in the
Damned or some
crammed
shit
in
like
the tape to the front. Yeah.
they be trying anything to get people into movie theaters and I love it honestly like
Yeah.
I like that's part of the I've never bought one for myself but I bought my lady one of those like pop like their big thing is popcorn buckets now like they sell like they sell like the collectible popcorn
Yeah.
buckets and I got my lady one last year and like I just the only way I would ever you like buy one of those is if you buy it and it's like okay you can get free popcorn for like the next 3 times you
Yeah.
bring this shit in because like them shits are like 40 50 $60
It's gotta
like
be.
I'm not paying
It's got to
yo
be a movie too. Like I really, really want to see as well.
right like yeah like I'm not like I'm not doing that for like I know they have one now for the Fantastic Four shit which like I'm gonna go
Yeah.
see I love the Fantastic Four I hope the movie's good but I'm not compelled enough to buy the popcorn bucket that has the little Reed Richards like reaching his hand like I'm not that committed
Mm.
like
I
I'm
feel you.
cool
I definitely for me. I haven't been to the theaters. Last time I went to the theaters, it was just I was fucking with this bitch, and she really wanted to go see the motherfucking the Beyonce movie, the Renaissance joint. So I did go.
oh yeah right
Shit was ill. It was hard. It was hard.
yeah yeah were people dancing in your theater like they were everywhere else
The theater was the club for sure.
yeah
Theater was the club for sure. It was going down. It was like people were like it was like the theater was their chance to be at the concert almost.
word
Yeah,
yeah
it was like that for sure.
yeah exact yeah nah like at mine I saw it because I reviewed it for a site
Yeah.
I reviewed it for Pitchfork when I used to work there.
Yeah.
I don't work there no more. But yeah, no, it was like six people in front of me who showed up dressed in chrome and
Oh
like
yeah,
it was
cowboy
like
hats,
it
gate
yeah,
boots.
it was the whole thing. And then it didn't happen in my theater, but I saw a TikTok of like somebody set off fireworks at the fucking Beyonce movie theater one time. Like it was like a whole ass bottle rocket like in the middle of the show. I was just like,
It's a
this is
hazard.
this is
It's a fire hazard, my nigga. You're gonna kill
it
it.
is, bro. I don't know what they were thinking, but you know, like people go crazy for Beyonce. You
Oh
know,
yeah, yeah,
it's just
most definitely.
that's just yeah, no. Like I had Dangerously in Love. I love beat. You know, like that I was like I grew up off of that
Yeah,
shit.
that
So
is my shit.
I'm
I do fuck with that song a lot. I'm
yeah, nah.
still in love with you. You'll never leave.
God, yeah, I like I yeah no like I like legit like I had we had like my family had the Destiny's Child albums. Like I've been listening to Beyonce since like before she became Beyonce. So it's just
Yeah,
like
that's
yeah, it's in there. But like I mean like fuck all the American flag bullshit. But you
yeah,
know like
yeah.
all
Definitely.
the love me some like early era Beyonce, late era Destiny's Child. Anyway, um, so like as you get older and you start to like become your own person, expand your palette, see different things. I like to think of this as like a capital M movie,
Mhm.
like something that you saw that really connected with you in like a emotional, artistic, or spiritual way, more than just like this is like 90 minutes of fun type shit.
Um, I might have to do like three.
Give me three.
Yeah, I might have to do like three. I say um this documentary I watched on the Asiatic black man,
Mm-hmm.
and that shit split my dome open. And just being able to we say nigga every day. We say nigga all
Yeah.
the time. Uh, but even just watching that documentary, I think it was like 2 hours to um, learn how slavery was prophesized on a fucking
Mm-hmm.
rock is crazy. And then to find out that nigger derives from negus, which means God, which means king.
Mm-hmm.
That shit split my dome into pieces and rebuilt it. Um, that I'm gonna say Blue Hill Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Hill Avenue. What's the nigga name? It's got Carl Payne in it. Played G Money in
Yep.
New Jack City. Man, Blue Hill Avenue. I love that film for the simple fact that I don't know. It just kind of shows you the different variations of a black man. You know how you can be a shiesty nigga. You can be a loyal nigga. You can be too loyal. You can be not loyal enough. Um, just a really ill ass movie that I probably go back and like even even on this new album I'm working on right now because it's so crazy. I'm talking about a new one's dropping tomorrow, and I'm just in this zone right now, and I'm almost done with another one. I don't know what I'm gonna fucking call it. I want to do. I want to do like 16 songs on it, so I need like six more. But
Mm-hmm.
it's phenomenal as hell. I don't do Lucy's. I don't have a vault. Everything I write or anything I make, I try to do as intentional as I possibly can. So I'm never gonna write a song that I don't have the intent on releasing or or having some type of cohesive thought towards creating it, like I'm
Yeah.
always going to write with the utmost and with forefront intent first. So I don't have a vault. So every song that I have right now is I either have, if I have songs, it's for an album. If I don't have songs, I just don't have any songs. Um, but Blue Hill Avenue,
Yeah.
um, I sampled that joint on this. I got a song called "I'm Tired of Chasing Money. I Want to Do Something Else." And I sampled that a clip from that movie on that song on the new album. Um, Blue Hill Avenue, the documentary of the Asiatic black man,
Yeah.
and the story of Niga Juna. It's just that fucking thing is called a lot of things, but Blue Hill Avenue documentary of the
I,
Asiatic black man, and
if you can remember the title of that documentary, I'm interested.
I got you.
Yeah.
I have it saved on my computer, so I'll definitely send
Got you.
it to you for sure.
Thank
Um,
you, bro.
Definitely. Um, and three, it's like a dumb, fucking crazy movie. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to say like uh, Killer season.
Ah.
Killer.
Yeah. I mean, like, what else needs to be? What else needs to be
Yeah, killer season, nigga. Yeah,
said?
fuck yeah. My three. Hell yeah.
Yo. Wow.
Killer
See.
for murder once, no redial, nigga. Hell yeah.
Yo. Okay. This is gonna sound stupid. Me saying it, but
Mhm.
do you prefer Killer Season over Paid in Full?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me. Tell me
Yeah.
why. Tell me why.
Yes. Okay. All right. So, and not simply because of this, but I am one of those niggas that's like, oh man, this shit is so bad, it's good. Ah.
Yeah. Oh, me too,
Yo,
bro.
I'm one of them niggas, man. I'm one of them niggas, man. I love
Yeah.
that shit. But I like the duality of Cam in those films for the simple fact that Cam excelled at playing the role of Alpo
Yeah.
in Paid in Full. He did such a horrible job at playing himself in Killer Season. And I think that shit is kind of impressive.
Yeah.
But I like Killer Season more for the simple fact that they're both. Well, I'm not gonna say they're both real stories, but it's Cam's story, man, and I love it, and I love it. It's Cam's story told Cam. I like when a nigga tell his story his way. Love that shit, man, and
Yeah.
I love it's so many like yeah. Pain in Full got some scenes I love. Like I love. And everybody's got favorite scenes in Paid in Full. I think one of my favorites
Yeah.
is when that nigga Mitch is um, sitting with Sonny, and that nigga's like, "Yo, pull your laces out your sneakers. Don't be a poo putt. Don't be a
Yeah.
poo putt.
You gonna be a poop putt.
Don't be a poo
It
putt."
makes me laugh every time.
So,
Yeah.
but I love too many scenes in Killer Season, man. When that nigga sitting at the table, when niggas is sitting at the table, and the nigga Cam is like, man, we gotta think bigger, man. We gotta go
Yeah.
harder,
No.
man. He was like, what you want? He was like, what you want? You want the motherfucker? He was like, you want the whatever, or you want the Ferrari? And the nigga goes, huh, I want the Ferrari.
Yeah, no, then he breaks down the whole shit. He's like, well, you gotta go to high school, go to college,
Yeah.
fucking, so
And they
get a
take
job, make
10% of that.
30,000.
And then what's left? Like he's so passionate. And I love it. I'm like, yo, I love this fucking movie.
He was damn near staring at the key. He said, "You gotta eat. How you gonna get fresh?" That's
How
my
you gonna get
favorite
fresh?
shit, bro. You gonna get fresh. That's my shit,
I love how he
man.
just
Like,
completely rips off and steals that entire sex scene from Belly. I love it. when I love it. I fucking love it, dog. I love it. I love that shit,
Yo.
man. I just love how you could see that Cam, you can see the moment in that movie where Cam gives up and he just doesn't care and he just wants the movie.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it
He
fucking.
was he was so much more committed and paid in full. And it's funny because like we all know the story of him like showing up to set with the hammer and putting
Yeah,
like using the gun and shit. Like, you know, like he really I've always kind of theorized that Cam brought himself to Paid in Full and then didn't know how to bring himself to Killer Season because it's just like that that's like him, you know, like it's very like he's playing a real other person obviously,
yeah,
but like he was so much like especially at that time it was like peak, you know, like what's it called, like Dipset hadn't even peaked yet, so
yeah,
like this is just like
man.
I don't know. Like I just don't think he was able to bring that to himself in the way, because like I think about stuff like that. I think about like State Prop, like Beanie Siegel. You know, like that's not based on his real life, but it's like
Yeah.
that's basically Beans's Killer Season. You know,
Exactly,
and like
for sure, definitely.
you know like stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I also really love stuff like that, and like what's the I mean like Master P has hella movies, but there's a
Master P
specific
has
one.
many of them.
There's a specific one that I
Repo.
can't.
Uh,
Yeah,
that was what was the the Don movie when he's the fucking Don of the
yeah,
mafia
yeah,
son. He's got yo man, I'm right there with you, dog.
yeah.
The one with Snoop Dogg, he runs the casino and shit. Like
Uh-huh.
yo, all of them. Oh man, all of them shits, dog. All of them
Yeah,
shits. Yeah. I love a good No Limit movie, yo. On my mama.
yeah. It's been a little minute since I've watched one, but just like I don't know, like
Yeah.
I love that. Like I love just like taking your persona and just like making this movie that's like not even
Yeah.
anything close to what your life is about, but
Facts.
like
The Hot Boys.
but
Just this
yeah,
overly
right.
dramatized fucking just
Yeah.
version of your life. Just I love it, dog. I love
Yeah, no, and then like the polar opposite of that is something. You ever seen Snow on the Bluff before?
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I mean like Snow on the Bluff is a fucking classic.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
it's shit
Real talk.
being like that's like at like the complete opposite end where it's like these are all like real people, and it's like technically a documentary but also
Yeah,
kind of like a narrative movie, like
most
stuff
definitely.
like that. Like yeah, no, like that shit blew my mind the first time I saw
Yeah, definitely.
that
Sure.
that
That's
movie,
a.
you know, like
It kind of remind me of that movie. You ever seen that movie Gang Tapes? Um,
no, never.
Yo, it's kind of hard to find these days. Watch Gang Tapes. It's kind of like the original Snow on the Bluff, where I remember back in the day, my aunt used to have this fucking shoebox with all of these bootleg DVDs in the fucking in the shoebox in her living room,
Yeah.
just right on the TV stand. I had the original. She had the original a BMF documentary in it. Uh,
Mm.
this joint called Gang Tapes, and it was like this nigga. He's in California. He's in LA, South Central, and his man's in them. In the beginning, movie starts off in the beginning with his man's robbing this white family that makes a wrong turn in the hood and steals their camcorder and then gives it to the little nigga, and then the little nigga just documents from this point of view kind of angle. Um,
Oh, I need that. I
Bro,
need
it's
that.
it's
That sounds
it's
amazing.
literally just it's a POV movie the entire time of this little nigga just traveling through uh the just the realities of his life, him losing his virginity, him catching his first body, him getting jumped into the gang, and it just it's a really crazy ass fucking. I remember being, I think I was like what, 9 or some shit when I first fucking saw the 9. I had to be like 9 or 10 when I first saw that shit. I'm like, yo, is this real? This shit is crazy. Yeah, it's one of those though. It's like Snow on the Bluff for sure. It's one of those movies where you go, yo, is this real?
Okay. Yeah, I'm all in on that type of
Oh yeah.
shit. So yeah, like remind me one more time what it's called.
It's called Gang Tapes.
Gang Takes. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
a find that
Tapes
shit
like
later
a
for sure.
like a tape.
like a
Oh,
tape recorder, like gang
oh,
tapes.
a tape. Okay, I thought you said take. My fault.
Yeah,
Cool,
gang
cool, cool,
tapes.
cool.
Yeah, it's
I
fucking
could do that.
it's an ill movie. Sure, I love
Damn.
movies
Okay.
like that.
Yeah, nah, me too. And like I've been meaning to go back to Snow on the Bluff too, specifically. But yeah, like just like I love that I love like that binary of like it's either like the realest real shit like being made like on the ground, or it's like Cam yelling at his homies at the table.
I love it.
Just like on some like super like you weren't really doing this shit. Like
Yeah.
what are we doing, bro? Like
Real talk. Or like
yeah.
even like I remember the scene in Killer season where like Cam is like going to Baltimore with the shorty and they
Yeah.
on the block and you can tell that Cam he dead ass uncomfortable on this block, like he dead not playing, like he not acting no more, like you could like shorty she still acting and she being loud and that nigga Cam like yo chill out like come on, like it's just funny like, to see Cam just go from being Flea in the movie to being this nigga Flea in real life, where he like, yo,
Right.
chill out, like, because you can just see
Yeah.
those moments where he like, oh, this nigga dead not acting right here.
Which like it's just another reminder that that's like a real person. Like
Yeah.
Cam was
So,
like
uh,
Cam was on some shit.
now,
In a way that a lot of people weren't. So
yeah, man, I love that nigga Cam for sure, definitely.
yeah, dog. Shout out, fucking legend, bro.
Nah, truly,
Um,
truly.
so like so that's a good segue to get into your relationship with music. When
Mhm.
did music become capital M music for you? Like not even in terms of you wanting to make it, but
Yeah.
just being like
I-
fascinated and like fucking with it.
Um, like I always say, like I remember my dad just coming in the crib one day and randomly giving me one of those little radios with the CD player in the top. He pressed the button and it just pop open. Um and and he gave me a fucking Shabba Rank CD.
Mm.
And I remember and then I remember how like, deep my pops was into collecting music. So it was cool to kind of like have like a start to my first collection. Shabba ranks this fucking little CD, but I think um I got so many moments I remember in my life. Like I don't know if this would be crazy to say. I remember the first time I ever got hard. I was watching the fucking that tweet that oh my ooh, there goes my shirt up over my head. Oh my, and I forgot how fucking old I was, but I was watching that, I was sitting on the living room floor and the video came on. I was like, whoa, what's happening to me? Crazy. Uh um so many moments where I just like I fell in love with hip hop, with just music in its entirety, whether it be my mom singing shit around the crib or uh, me and my pops riding around. He used to drive Penske trucks, them big yellow trucks, and
Uh-huh.
every time we'd be in the fucking truck, that so fresh and so clean Outcast would come on, and me and him riding around listening to that shit, or like I said, I was in the choir when my pops died when I was 7. I was in the choir. I had to be like, I want to say like 4 or 5 when I was in the church choir. And like I said, my pops, he was like a Joe Jackson type of nigga. He was one of them niggas that was like, yo, if you not one of those niggas, but he would tell me when he dropped me off at choir practice, he'd be like, nigga, if you don't sing, you don't eat. I'm like,
Mm.
okay, okay, for sure. So, shit like that. Being in the choir, um, seeing the 50 Cent Wankster video for the first time was like, yo. And then he was like, damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. The fuck happened? I was like, oh. I was like, yo, this thing's crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, this is hard. So, seeing that and just I was at a good age to be conscious of hip hop for sure,
Mm-hmm.
and be receptive of it. So I kind of felt like you kind of had no choice but to just love that shit. It was undeniable at that point. Uh,
Yeah.
just so much good shit coming out. So many moments that I just relate back to a song. Quelle, anytime me, Frank, or any of us, my nigga Nick right here, anytime niggas is talking,
Yeah.
niggas say something, we'll just start singing a song. Like Quelle calls it rap Tourette's or music Tourette's.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Say one word and niggas start singing that joint. Like so it's just like
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah, no, that's some Quelle ass shit to do too. Shout out to the god Quelle. He's everything, bro.
He is, man. I love that dude, man. He's a man. It's not enough
Yeah.
words to describe how amazing that nigga is. I swear to God.
Yeah, nah. I met him for the first time earlier this year when I had him and Frank on a live stream, and then we met when the two of them came up to New York to do the Rough Trade show.
Yeah.
And yeah, like just I don't know, man, just like warm, just like a warm soul. And like I've been listening to his music for a decade already, so I've been a fan for a long time. But just like I can't remember the last time I met somebody who had locks, whose hair smelled as strong as his did.
Yeah.
Like compared to like mine, because like I like tend to go crazy with like oils and
Oh,
shit. But like he's just like, but like I just met him and I was just like, this smells like home, you know, like.
that's one thing about Quelle. It's like man, that nigga man, that nigga get the best hugs. I swear to God.
Oh, for sure, easy.
Nigga gives the best hugs. And a nigga, he's just like he just feels like your brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like he just feels like your brother. It's just the best way I could put it. He likes all the things that you like, and like not like in a trying to mimic a frequency kind of way, but like nah, like he know that shit. Like he like that shit and he fuck with that shit. He's just a really welcoming ass nigga, man. Like you don't meet
yeah,
too many
bro.
niggas like that. He's a really great dude for sure.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's like a conduit. He's like a bridge builder, like between like eight different, like I don't know. He's like every kind of person, like you're
Yeah.
saying. It's
He's
weird,
like,
like
oh, yo, he's like a fucking like best way I could put it. Yo, that nigga Quelle is like a capybara. He
yeah, bro.
has no enemies. He's like the nigga, like the Quelle could be on the riverbank with the alligators and the crocodiles, and they love him dearly and
Mm,
protect him. Like he's an amazing ass dude. That's the best way I could put it. Capybara ass nigga.
yeah, yeah. He is like yeah, no, like he's the type. Yeah, no, like the crocodiles and the alligators will never put him on a plate,
Never.
ever. They'll just be like, yeah, this nigga right. Yeah, totally.
He's just amazing.
Damn. Yeah, no, he's yeah, like shout out to Quelle forever.
Most definitely.
But I mean, like like you've already said it a couple times, and I feel like most people listening probably know this, but like you started out, I mean, like you and Divine Council started out like pretty young, like y'all were in like y'all were like what, like 15, 16
Yeah.
when y'all really started for real, like I mean, when did you know? When did you know that music was going to become more than just a hobby for you, and you were going to like act, and you're like you were going to like actively pursue it and like want to rap and shit?
I think I had to just kind of just be real with myself. I was some of my I dropped out of high school right at the beginning of 11th grade, and I remember at that point, all I was doing was selling weed, and I remember my mom called me, and she was like, "Hello, son." I remember this
Just like
conversation.
that.
Yeah. remember this conversation like vividly. I was in my room getting high. My mom calls me and she goes, "Hello, son." And I go, "Hello, mother." She was like, "I see that you're not at school again today." I said, "No, ma'am, I am not." She was like, "Okay, are you ready to deal with the repercussions of this?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, I am." She said, "Okay, I love you."
Mm.
I said, "I love you more." And we got off the phone. And then from that point on, I was like, okay, I'm not really too good at too many things. Because I never had a job. And I was always one of those niggas, like I felt like my whole life that never completed anything. Like, or never, like I remember the episode of Jimmy Neutron of the villain who could never finish one of his contraptions. And Jimmy
Yeah.
defeated him by just completing one of his things for him, just by completing shit for him. And I always just felt like, because I remember I tried out for basketball and I never did nothing with that shit. And my pops, but I blame my pops for that shit because whole time I went for the tryouts, my dad is just on the sideline like nigga, nigga, and because nigga would get mad because I would throw the ball up like this, but I would sink that bitch. He would like stop shooting it like that, and I'm like, man, I can't make it the other fucking way. So stop that basketball shit.
Yo.
I stopped that basketball shit. I remember my people signed me up for karate class. And they was like, "You're not gonna go through it." I was like, "Karate. I want to do karate." Because I saw the Matrix. I was like, "Oh, karate. Karate class, nigga."
Easy, easy.
Didn't even make it past the white belt. I was like, "I'm good." It's great.
Mm.
So I remember just at that point, you know, once I was in divine counsel, like, at that point, I was only doing two things. Once I dropped out of school, I was only writing raps and selling weed. And I I had dreams of wanting to be the biggest weed dealer in Richmond, Virginia. And I had to just get real. I had to just get real. I'm like, yo, okay, I'm only good at two things, selling weed and these raps are all right. So I was like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna sell weed forever, or I could probably try to take this rap shit a little more seriously. And that was it. I just had a moment of clarity at like 16, after dropping out of school, after talking to my mother, and realizing that I never had a job. Me dropping out of school will probably be extremely hard for me to get one from this point on. Uh, all I do is sell weed and smoke it. Um, at that time, I probably had a really bad, not even probably, I had a really bad, we called it moo moo. I called it moo moo.
Mm.
I had a bad Molly addiction, so I was geeking bad off that shit. And um, I was like, damn, nigga, I was like, I got drug addiction, dropped out of school, I'm selling dope, and I rap. I was like, nigga, you gotta. Hey, you gotta make some pop, nigga. So started taking it seriously. I stopped doing Molly. Uh, I kept selling weed, and I was like, I'll rap. I'll do it. I'll try. I'll give it a try. And yeah, kept going from there for sure.
Yeah, man. And I mean like knowing all of that now, and like and just like how the stage was set for you in DC to really just like go off, and just like thinking about like thinking about when December first popped, and like when P Sherman first popped, and
Mhm.
just like this like really kind of tender moment for you before you went off and started to do your solo shit,
Yeah,
and you really started to kind of like test the boundaries of what you could do as a rapper. Because even listening to like P Sherman in December, like you're rapping so differently on those songs versus something like let me just pick a song from the new joint at random, like on the Jury Duty Seafood Boil Bag
Yeah,
from the Life Jennings shit. You know, like it's like that. It's just like you're experimenting with flow a lot more. Like you're just
yeah.
like the boundaries just don't exist when it comes to
Exactly.
like where you want to rap, which is
Exactly.
like really dope.
And
And
I'm
like
I'm glad you said that because that's exactly what I'm trying to. That's all I'm. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm um, like I try to embody all that encompasses hip hop while while trying to, I guess, work outside the guidelines of it.
yeah,
I'm trying to trying to create new ways to tell stories. I'm trying to um, create new ways to format a song or define a song or methodize a song. If any of that makes sense, I'm just trying
it
to
does.
because free my brother Chizo, man, free my brother Goon. Um, but every time I do a fucking album and I play it for this nigga say the same shit. This nigga goes in this exact voice. He goes, "Damn, yo, I don't know how you gonna top this one." Every single time, every single time when I go, I don't know either, nigga, but I'm gonna do that shit though. I was like, I'm gonna do
Yeah,
it though, and I just I'm trying to outdo myself. I'm trying to be better than I'm always trying to be better than I was before. Even every day, like I'm trying to be a better nigga. Like I'm trying to not,
right.
you know, sometimes you just be trying to break the paradigm of certain things in your life. Those old habits, um, and but yeah, man, just trying to be, I guess, not as abstract as just trying to just be as free form as I possibly can.
Right.
So I could put it. Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, like as a listener and somebody who's, I mean, like yeah, it's just like somebody who's been watching the journey for a little while. It's just like like thinking back to like once again going to the beginning. It's like you got stamped. You got like two really big stamps like really early on, like from Andre and Tyler.
Yeah.
Like having that happen. Like barely 5 years. I mean, like the Andre shit happened almost fucking immediately,
Yeah.
and then like the Tyler thing happened like 2-3 years after that.
Yeah.
So it's like being recognized by people who were like being recognized by like who many people consider an all-time great, and somebody who like I was just like he just played two sold out shows at Madison Square Garden. Like
Yeah.
Tyler and Andre are big deals.
Most
For
of
so
them.
for like for you so like for you to be like recognized by them so early,
Yeah.
like I can imagine that it might have felt a bit scary. I don't want to like project onto you, but like if I was in your position, it's just like how do you top that? Like how do you top being recognized so early on by like I don't know, like obviously I don't feel like you're
Yeah.
like tied to that,
Yeah.
but it's still a big deal. So
Yeah.
like
I always well to answer that, you can't and you don't. And I didn't. And 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 I didn't give a fuck. So
right.
so I kind of just I just
I'm always appreciative of that moment Andre gave me. I'm always appreciative of the moment that Tyler gave me as well. Um, but I never wanted those to, I guess, define me moving forward.
Right.
I didn't want to only be that, and I knew that I wouldn't. Um, same with like the whole my partner them thing.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I, I saw how stressed out that Steve Lacy shit was for that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit. But but even before I started seeing all of that, I knew that that's what it would kind of become. I didn't want to be the my partner them guy because I already was the P Sherman guy, and I already was the
Right.
Dick and the Dope guy, and I already was the December guy. I want to be fucking like, yo, that nigga got ill albums, man. Like that's the money. Like I
Right.
wanted to kind of just, be more than those things. So I'm definitely appreciative of everything that I have done has done for me. Um,
Yeah.
but nah, I don't know. I don't know how you top those things, and I don't know if I ever had the desire to, but
Yeah.
I I just know that I just wanted to keep going for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Nah,
course.
I appreciate.
I had mad niggas. I saw mad niggas like, yo, wow, Silk Money ain't make it off of a Andre 3000 and a Tyler. I don't fucking know. I don't know. But still rocking though, baby. Still here.
Right, bro. Yeah, no, cause like I don't want I don't want to like insinuate or like I don't want it to come across that I was like, oh, like how do you top
Nah,
that? It's
nah.
like that's
And of
not.
course I
Yeah, no,
wasn't
like
I didn't
yeah,
interpret it that way. I just,
right,
I've had those conversations before. Like I've had those,
right.
why you still ain't, yo, you had those records with, man, I don't know, bro. But
You,
it is what it is.
right. You're still rocking the way you're rocking, and like people are fucking with it, and it feels like, and you're like once again like even compared to like even compared to like I hate my life and I really wish people would stop telling me or people would stop telling me not to. There we go. Like even compared to that, like I don't give a fuck about this rap shit and the Giving Tree feel like it feels like such a quantum leap in terms of not just the way you rap but just like the confidence you have in being yourself, like from the way you title your projects to the references you pull to the beats you rap over. Like yeah, like to me it feels like you really started to lock in on the style that you've been developing on meat bags of the 85, Attack of the Future Shocked,
Oh yeah,
flesh covered meat bags of the 85.
yeah.
Like I feel like that's when this mode that you're in now really was like, we're here now. Because I
Oh,
mean, like you and Khalil have been working together
brother,
before this,
my brother,
but
dog, I love you dearly, bro.
yeah,
Khalil,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That nigga, the Blizzard, man, nigga, the God, for real.
Shout out to Khalil,
Let's
man.
talk
Like
to that nigga.
he's
Let's just take a moment to just
please,
talk to that nigga Khalil. You know what I'm saying? Man, genius, man. That's nigga genius. That's all I could really say. I always say that's all I could really say, and I say so much more. But
right?
the nigga Khalil, man, he's just a amazing ear, amazing guy, amazing just artist in his entirety, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I just want to take a moment to just say that I appreciate you dearly, my dog. And hell yeah.
So like what was it about him? Because I mean, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure meat bags of the 85 is the first project of yours that he produced front to back. Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Um,
So I mean,
nah, go
sorry, what
ahead.
were you saying?
Oh, my bad.
Okay, okay. No, you're good. So I mean, like, he had already done that. He had already like given you beats before that, like on the last few. But like, what was it about him that was like, you know, like this is my muse, like this is the guy that we're doing all this with for a whole project?
Um, I stopped. Well, I stopped just working with anyone. Like I stopped
Right.
just. I I had to realize like it's like music you make that shit like your home. You don't just let anybody in that motherfucker. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you don't just let everybody be a part of it, and you don't just um yeah you just don't. Familiarity is just important. So first and foremost, I think what defined the partnership that me and Khalil have musically is our friendship, our relationship, uh, uh, the commonality that we share. Um, the fact that me and that nigga, like, a lot of times like I said, when me and that nigga work, uh, because like it's different. So like when I lock in with Maul, right? Like we'll put on like some shit like Jamie Foxx show, or a lot of times like, and I still watch that type of shit with Khalil, but like Maul, which is like my engineer, mixed by Mooch. I
Yep. Shout
know
out to Mooch, by the way. Yeah.
my
Good
brother.
brother.
Listen, man, I've known that nigga since I was 6 years old.
Wow. Okay.
Facts. I've known that nigga since I was 6 years old. Let's say I'm 29. You know what I'm saying? So I've known that nigga for 23 years. Insanity. And what I'm saying, me and that nigga would just lock in for a week. And it always feels like when it always feels like when I used to go to his house when we was kids, and his mom and even him, he used to babysit me. His grandma, him, and his mom and his older brother, Bezo, rest in peace. God bless the dead. We love you, Bezo. Um, you know what I'm saying? They used to babysit me. So anytime he's over here and we just lock in and we recording for a week straight, it just always feels like when we were kids and watching Yu-Gi-Oh! And motherfucking Jackie Chan Adventures and Shaolin Showdown and all of those fucking shows that we fucking just would just repeatedly watch. Shouts out my brother Nick. I love this nigga dearly. He put me on to the fucking Transformers Beast Wars. We'd be in here watching Transformers Beast Wars
Uh-huh.
reboot. Uh, Khalil come over here. I swear to God, me and this nigga we'll run every season of Love and Hip Hop, man, because that's how much we love hip hop, man. We love everything hip hop, baby.
Yeah, we we
Not
we love
everything.
loving hip hop.
Not,
Yeah.
not everything, but if it's
Most
hip
things,
hop,
yeah. So yeah.
we'll give it a try. We'll dabble if it's hip hop, but I
Real.
remember the Gibbon Tree. This nigga Khalil sat in this motherfucker watch fucking Love and Hip Hop, just watching that nigga Jomo go crazy. Just watching Jomo go wild. Just watching Love and Hip Hop, man. Shit, it just and watching Run's House, man, and
Uh-huh.
fucking love Run's House. But yeah, I think that's where how me and Khalil are able to make such really ill shit is because that's my dog. Really love that guy. That's my fucking friend, and we really sit here and deal with each other and fucking and make fucking cool shit. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean like the chemistry like from that project up because like this is you guys' third full length together. And
yeah,
I know you co-produced most if not all of the songs
yeah.
on this new one. But before we get to Giving Tree,
Hmm.
um I really wanted to touch on I don't give a fuck about this rap shit, just considering that like
Yeah,
this shit just like busted my head the first time I heard it. And like it was one of those where like I listened to it and I had to send it to literally everybody I knew. Like, you need to hear this. You need to hear, like, like shit doesn't happen like that for me all the time. There's certain things that I know are gonna be like just for me that I'm a fuck with on my own and love how it needs to be loved.
yeah,
But then like that one I was like it just hit me that I'm like, everybody needs to know about this fucking album.
Yeah.
And like one of the things, I mean, like on top of the fact that the beats are crazy, your raps are crazy. I'm like, I wrote how I felt about this album, so I'm not gonna dwell too much.
No,
And if people want to read it,
I appreciate
I'll throw the nah, of course, bro. Like I'll throw the link if people want to
it. Hell
read it in the description.
yeah. Please,
But but like the thing that I've appreciated so much more coming back to it is that it's built around samples from Hollywood Shuffle and Baby Boy. Like those two are kind of like the guiding lights through this
To
album.
be real, that's the one I missed too when I was shuffling between when I just blurted out Killer Season, that one. But like I said, everybody in life gets a free space. That's my free space.
Right.
Hollywood Shuffle.
Mm-hmm. Like I want to know what it was about. I want to know what it was about Hollywood Shuffle and Baby Boy that was so important that you guys made that y'all made that like the lifeblood of this album. You know, like it's like they almost like those two movies almost feel like a part of the project in a way that's almost as equal to like the beats and the raps, you know? So
Um. So like a lot of times, like when I like use a sample or like from like a movie, um, if it's not like a beat that if it's not like a beat that me and Khalil cooked up together, or uh or whether it's a beat that Khalil was just like, yo, shit fire. Like he sent me one in the middle of this interview for sure.
let's go.
So whether it's one of those, you know what I'm saying, I kind of just I'll throw a sample on based off of how I feel after I lay it down, or sometimes I'll go into it knowing like, oh, okay, I know what I want to throw at the beginning of this, or I know what I want to throw at the back of this, or I know what sample that I want to use. So yeah, it's always like so whether it's we cook the shit up or he sends it, the sample doesn't get added or thought about until after I lay it. So it's always this moment where me and this nigga Maul, we in the fucking studio, and I'll lay it and I'll go, and I got a list of them. Like in my notes, I got like a list of timestamps, samples, just a bunch of shit that I fuck with, and now just either like I said, I'll either have one kind of thought out, or I'll scroll through my treasure trove of them and be like, yo, let's throw this at the beginning or whatever. But as far as like the Hollywood Shuffle, I don't know, Hollywood Shuffle is just so like I feel that nigga. Like
Yeah.
his desires to want to be an actor, his desires to want to be a success, um but conflicted with selling out or being a detriment to his people by just personifying himself in just this ignorant way. Because at the time when that movie came out, the most successful film for black actors were like black exploitation films, being pimps and
Yeah.
hoes, and
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that was kind of like the main movies that were available for black actors to participate in at that time. And him wanting to be a successful actor but not wanting to sell out in that way, I just see that within myself. Like, yeah, like I'm not. Yes, like I want to be a successful artist. I want to be a successful rapper. I don't want to. I just don't want to do the sucker shit. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to.
uh, shuck and jive, dance, sit next to the streamer. I don't want to do all the little all of the gimmicky tropes to sell myself as an artist, and motherfuckers will sit there and be like, "Oh, well, you're just not promoting yourself. If you wouldn't get on a Cassinet stream, you just like it's not about that. It's about that. Damn, it's like music has become this like secondhand thing. It's like
Yeah.
music is like this thing you do to promote the thing you want to do.
Right, and it's about
You-
everything else. Yeah,
Exactly.
easy.
You know what I'm
Easy,
saying? Like
easy.
music used to be put first, rap, whatever you were as an artist, it used to be this thing that you put first. Now music is like this secondhand amplification to sell your product. Or
Right, like you're the brand, and
exactly.
then like yeah.
Exactly. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's just um I identify with that nigga Bobby, man, and my fucking cat's name is Bobby. um,
Shout out.
yeah, that's why I said on that's why I said on what the fuck is that junk? There are hills and mountains between us.
Hills and
Almost
mountains, yeah.
when I said she ain't slide for me, she just want to come through and fill on Bobby. um, but I feel that nigga Bobby because they're just like, yeah, you want to be a success, but not at the cost of that, not at the
Right.
sacrifice of your artistic integrity, your self integrity,
Yeah.
your values you were raised on, your values that you've obtained as a man or a woman or non-binary, whatever you identify as. I'm just
Shout
making
out.
sure.
Yeah, I'm an MB, bro, so I feel it and I
You know what I'm
appreciate it,
saying? Listen, I got you, baby. Listen, man. I'm all encompassing, man. I'm all that. I'm listening, man.
Appreciate that, man.
As long as your ass is black, I
Hey,
dig
bro.
that. Yes, Lord.
All love, bro.
Um, and it's you just don't whatever your values that you have obtained throughout your life and that give you that integrity, that internal justification of when you look in the mirror, you go, I fuck with you, dog. If you
Yeah.
don't compromise, you don't want to compromise those things to be the success that you want to be. And that's why I said I don't give a fuck about this rap shit because I don't. Yes, I love hip hop, baby. I love hip hop. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck about this rap shit. And the rap shit, I feel like when people said when they heard I don't give a fuck about this rap shit, they thought, oh, he doesn't care about rapping or music. No, I don't give a fuck about this rap shit.
Right. Like the
Shucking,
politics and the business shit and
you
that.
know what I'm saying? The doing all of
Yeah.
that little weird ass little dumb shit to entertain you niggas just to get you to listen to some shit. So
Yeah.
um it's I feel that shit, man. Cause it's like even in the movie when he tried. He tried to do the sellout shit. He tried to do the corny shit, and then he has that moment where he's like, I can't do this shit, dog. I'd rather go work at the motherfucking post office. And
Right. And then he does. And
he
like that's the end
fucking
of the movie.
does. And it's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
And I love that.
Yeah.
Cause nigga, fuck that. I'd rather work at the post office than be a sucker. And I dug that. And
Easy.
um, you know what I'm saying? um, and I always just felt that shit, man. And every bit, every piece of that movie, it just feels like I'm living it out in some rapper way.
Yeah. I get that. And I mean like that yeah, like that movie was a big deal for me when I first saw it. And then like looking into Townsend's story, or Robert Townsend's story, and
Mhm.
like the fact that he damn near self-financed that whole movie.
This
He
nigga
went
went
he
into credit card debt.
he
Fast.
maxed out like 3 credit cards to
Yeah,
make that
to make
movie.
that
Like
fucking movie.
You
Yeah.
know, like that's like, and just
Uh,
like, you know, like there are aspects, because like going back and rewatching it, first off, the black acting school bit where he like falls asleep and has like that's
black
one of the
acting.
that's one of the funniest. Yeah, that's one of the funniest and most incisive things I've ever seen in a movie in my life.
Yeah.
And like I think about that shit all the time. There's like aspects of like certain scenes and like certain ways that he looks at people who are in that position that he's in that I don't necessarily fuck with and agree with.
Yeah.
But the general idea of everything you just said, of like, you know, like what does it mean to kind of, are you willing to sell out your dignity
Yeah.
to hit this next level? And
Exactly.
it's like that general idea is so important, not just to like anybody who wants to act or rap or whatever, but like
Yes. Whatever
black
you
people in the entertainment business. You know, like
exactly.
that's like, we deal with that shit literally every second of every day, where it's like, where because like there's one, like there's a bit on the album, I forget it's at the end of one of the, it's, I forget which song is at the end of, but it's like you grab the bit where Townsend's auditioning for whatever role,
Well,
and
yeah.
the white casting people are like, we needed a little more black, you know, like it's just like
Exactly.
that, like, you know, like I just, you know, like as somebody who deals with, you know, as somebody who's dealt with that to an extent, you know,
Yeah.
like as like a writer and all that, like it like, I get it. And you're like, as somebody who's dealt with that, even musically to some extent, like that's a whole other conversation. But
Yeah.
like, I get exactly what you're talking about, you
Yeah.
know, and like it made me
Exactly.
happy to see you recognize, to see y'all, like not just you but y'all recognize that within that movie, because like that's an important one, and it's funny, and it just like fits in, and yeah,
Yeah.
it was just, that just made me happy to
Yeah.
see,
And
like
then
as like the, yeah,
for
go ahead,
sure. And
bro.
then, I take inspirations from that is even, as far as, musically, where I'm like, um, even like, the more realer topics that I talk about, like even on songs like, nigga, you so tasty. Uh,
Yo.
it's so crazy, man. Like I remember once I recorded it, man. I cried. I cried when after we were done recording it and I was listening to it. I cried so many times listening to that song because
Mm.
I one because of what I was saying, and because it really felt like it really felt like like it really felt like the ghost of an ancestor took my hands and typed that
Yeah.
bitch in the notes for me. Like,
Yeah, man.
felt like I was just like this vessel that was, and it feels like that sometimes on a couple songs, like oh fuck baby you just so sexy when you terrified, like God,
Yeah.
man, like that
Yeah,
shit, like
no,
I just
you left Earth on that shit,
oh
bro.
and it felt like it, like it felt like it when I wrote it, and it just those songs like that, it just feels like I fucking wrote it with my eyes closed, like I just sat there and just was out of it for however many hours I was, and I woke back up and the motherfucker was written because of how crazy I stitched this motherfucker together, and like a motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
So it's like, um, man, what the fuck what was you saying? I can't even.
I'm trying. I mean, like, you're talking about this.
Oh, Robert Townsend, the
Right.
what's
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. Yeah. Hollywood
Yeah,
Shuffle. I'm so mad, my brain just blanked.
yeah,
But yeah.
man, I be high as a motherfucker, dog, and I be having sometimes like that's why sometimes I don't want to do interviews because my thought, that's why my titles are as long as they are. My thoughts are just
Yeah.
fucking crazy. I even on the new album I'm writing right now. Like I got this fucking song and I'm just going for fucking 4 minutes, just losing my fucking mind. I'm calling it and I'm calling baby. Listen, I'm selling my soul to the devil in you, but I want my fucking brain back. And the fucking song is insane. Um,
Yeah.
but uh, that movie just it's just important, man, because it's the battle we face as an artist. It's like we all you eventually you get to the point where you reach the glass ceiling, and
Yeah.
you've got some ways that could lift it. Now it's all about like even on the last album on Eddie Murphy Golden Child hat, where I said
Yeah.
when I said if I never declined at 1.5, then my eyes would never not leave those blinds. um
Right.
Paranoid is two pair of sequoias. uh uh because it's just, signing a deal for 1.5 million dollars, all of that. It's just the thought of that, the to know, because I know what comes with that. Like, I know
Right.
off one song you get offered a deal for 1.5 million dollars. Like, I know what comes with that. I'm not going to be allowed to be the nigga that I want to be for that much money.
Yeah,
um
no, you don't get to be free for $1.5 million. Like,
no, sir.
you know.
And um uh a free soul can always be trapped again. Like I said, my nigga, it can. It's some
Yeah.
new ways to shackle yourself down to something. And I just don't ever want to become a slave of my passion. um I wanna be a bird, man. I wanna fly, baby, and sing everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I just knew that if I signed that deal, um some rapid changes would have had to have been made with Silk Money to
Yeah.
make them mainstream ready.
For sure. Yeah, and like I appreciate you sticking to your guns, like not even just because like once again like I'm gonna say this a lot, but like the music is fucking crazy, fire, piff, stupid,
Thank you,
like
baby.
I'm yeah, like I've become like an evangelist for what you got going on. Like
Thank you.
like if it's I don't give a fuck about glazing. Like if it's glazing, I'm the donut man. Like your shit is hard. Like, like I'm cool. But like
Listen,
but like but like hearing like everything you're talking about like really sits at the like like that's the core of that last album.
yeah,
Like on top of like on top of like how like creative and funny and over the top and ridiculous like all your other shit is, like that's at the core of the last album, and it's still there on Giving Tree.
yeah,
But like there's of course like the larger theme of you being the Giving Tree, and just like giving in all sorts of different ways to the industry, giving yourself to rap music, giving yourself to love, and like what the giving and receiving process
exactly.
is. I actually want to grab this real quick because I have this shit on my people watching the video can see it, but this is a
Yeah,
poster of Shel
yeah,
Silverstein's The Giving Tree.
hell yeah.
um and like obviously like I don't think it needs to be said, but I'll say it anyway, that like this was clearly inspired by Shel
So,
Silverstein's The
of
Giving Tree.
course, of course.
But like walk me through when the theme of this album started to take shape.
um I think because sometimes, living life, you don't really even realize how much time passes.
Yeah,
um
bro. Real.
and it kind of blew my mind to, it blows my mind that I'm 29 today. It blows my mind that 3 years went by since I last dropped. And that kind of fucked me up. I didn't really realize that, because I've just been going through life. And sometimes you get in that, like I say, you get in that stupor where you just, it's like a creative cycle that you go through. Okay, like I drop,
It didn't do what I wanted it to do. It didn't move the needle for me. It didn't take me much further um, that I wanted to go. And you kind of get to this point where you have these thoughts of, do I have the energy to keep doing this? Can I keep going?
Right.
I'm bearing my all, and I'm giving everything that I am every single time to this, to no avail sometimes. That's why I said on the $400 cheeseburger from the window shopper video was just a Big Mac. That's why I said I be tired of never being enough at times. I be trying,
Yeah,
despite wanting to
man.
give up without even touching a cup of prize, ready to say fuck it and just cut my ties. I'm uninspired, losing my desire as my inner child's presumptive abundance cries. And that song is simply just how it feels when as soon as, how it feels when, as soon as you're alone, and as soon as it gets dark outside, you just start overthinking, like, damn.
Yo, never trust anything your brain tells you about yourself after 10 p.m., son.
That's
Like,
literally that what that song is. It's me just going, am I enough? Am I good enough?
yeah.
Can I keep going? Uh did I fuck up somewhere? Am I fucking up? What am I not doing that I need to be doing? Is it like it's just you? It's like a song of you racking your brain, just going like, God, am I enough?
Yeah.
And you know, getting to the point in the giving tree was me just kind of going, damn, man, I give so much to everything. I give so much to my friends and my family and my craft, and um, even my cats. Like I'm a genuine giver. Like I give and I give. Like I'm not. I don't really care about money. Like I'll give you all the weed you want. Like I'm just I'll give you. I'm just a giver. And
Right.
even as far as music, I try to give every single thing that I am in my songs, and I try to embody that, and I wanted to personify myself in a way of how I most related to it when I was a child, which was the giving tree,
Yeah.
and you know, um, I felt so many comparisons of myself to just a tree in general. I've been here for so long. I feel wise. My locks, they feel like roots and branches. I'm as I stand exactly. I stand as tall as a tree. I'm as prideful as a tree. I grow things like a tree. I I I can die like a tree. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? I wither like a tree, and then I grow anew again in the spring, like a tree. And it's like,
Right.
and I wanted to, I guess, relate that in a way where I guess I feel like everybody's read um, The Giving Tree, and everybody,
Yeah.
you know, related to it in some way. Whether, and like I said, whether you give your all to your significant other, your children, your dreams, your passion, your craft, your life. We all in some way give our all to something, and whether we receive what we felt like in equivalent exchange it back or not, there's just certain things that we're just gonna give our all to. And hip hop is one of those things. Music is one of those things, and regardless of where I get with it or how far I go with it, like I always say, I'm thankful to still be here, and I'm appreciative to have participated in it in some degree, to any degree.
Right.
And like I always say, you know, hip hop doesn't owe me nothing. It doesn't owe me no cars, no bitches, no house, no plaques, no Grammys or nothing. It doesn't owe me nothing. I owe my all to it. I owe
Right.
everything that I have and that I am to hip hop, and it's what it is. So that's why I you know I'm the giving tree and all of those aspects.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, like, I think the reason this is, I don't know, like, I mean, like, I know this ranks high in terms of the stuff you've done for me personally, but it's just like, I think the reason why this is such like a special album, and why I think it'll be like an important one for people who go back and really dig, is like, it's like that concept is, or like that theme is kind of like the bubble around, there's so much variety in terms of the shit that you're talking about here. Like, you're talking shit on some of these songs, you're expressing these self-doubts about yourself, you're kind of grappling with what it means to love and be loved on a lot of these songs. One of the icy twat disses is on this album, you know, like, it's like right in the middle, you know, and like, and then like and then, you know, like all of that shit happened, you know. So like, it's just like it's just like every, like, don't yeah, no, like, don't think I didn't notice, but like, every aspect of you as a person is on here and caught in this bubble of like, I'm giving love, I'm giving venom, I'm giving what, you know, like I'm giving anxiety, whatever you're giving, like, it's all here. Like, you're funny, you're thoughtful. Like, once again, the raps, you know, I mean, like, what's it called? The raps feel like super duper. It's just like uninhibited in a way that you've never been. Like, like you're really trusting yourself to go to some dark places emotionally, structurally. Like, I don't know. Like, just like listening to it, there were so many songs where I just had to like pause the music, take the headphones off, and just like, once again, just on some like pounding fist, like, this is the, like, you know, like, I've been thinking a lot about the Clips album since it came out, which I enjoy. I like it. It's good. I've been a fan for 2 decades. I'm happy they're back. You put out the best album from Virginia in July. Like, this is it's just like, I listened to the Clips album and I listened to this and I'm just like, like, what? Like, I just listened to it and I'm like, this is rap music. Like, this is speaking directly to me. Yeah. Like, the way.
Thank you, dude.
Like, once again, no, I'm so dead ass. Like, no gas at all.
You
have
like, no idea how much your words mean to me, bro. I truly and mean that dearly, wholeheartedly. Thank you so much. But
no, man,
I just want
for real. Of course, like, yeah, like I try not to like go too overboard, but like, this is one where like I listened to it and like I had to get up and like take a lap. Like, this shit is fucking crazy. Like, this is like, people always say like, oh, like, where's, like, I was just watching some random podcast my homegirl was on, where like somebody was talking like, oh, nobody's talking about real, we all know the conversations, like, nobody makes real stuff that's thoughtful, like, I'm like, you're not, I hate the term conscious. I would never describe your music as conscious. Like, you're obviously very thoughtful and like, there's like, there's lots about like blackness and society and like, it's all in there, but it's just like, people don't want to go, like, they want the stuff delivered to their door and they don't want to go look for it, and it's just like, this is like to me, this is everything that type of person could want from a rap album. It's all there. Like, it's like full package shit, you know, like in like a, I don't know, like, I just listen to this and I'm just like, damn, like, what is it gonna take for people who think that this doesn't exist anymore to tap in? Like, it's all right. Like, this is it. Like, just point to that and go listen. Like, I don't know. Like, it's, you know, like, that's why, like, cause you do that for me. The Mutants do that for me. It's a lot of people who do that for me. Like, I'm grateful and blessed to have that, like, nose for exploration. But like, I don't know, man. Like, I listen to an album like this and I'm like, what more could you possibly want? Like, this is, you're it. You know, like you're it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway.
Man, man, I appreciate those words and ways you just can't even imagine, bro. You know what I'm saying? I truly do. I pride myself in this shit, man. I really do. I love music, man. I love hip hop. I I've always like I always say I'm a fan of it first, and I'm a fuck all that. I'm a child of it. I'm a child of it first, and
Yeah.
and then I'm a fan, and then I'm a rapper, an artist of it, or participant in it. So, um, most definitely, I'm just thankful, man. I'm thank like I was listening. This nigga Frank put me on to this nigga Ghostface Killer song called "The Sun," and he's just describing this perfect day. And one of the lines he says is, "I wrote 3 raps last night." Yo, niggas don't understand like how good that shit feels when you just, man, I wrote a fucking song, man. Like that shit like a fucking like it's like if life was a video game, and that shit like experience points. That shit like a level up every
Mm-hmm.
time like you wrote a song that you like, you just like, yes. At least I know that's how I feel. Every time I write a song, I and I love it. I go, yes, yes. Because I just,
Yeah, it feeds you, you know?
man, it
Like
does, man. That shit feels so good. I remember I remember when I took a fucking, I remember I took 2 years off and I didn't write anything and I just grew mushrooms. And I ain't talked to this nigga Frank in months. Me and my nigga Nick, we just grew mushrooms for 2 years. I just didn't write nothing. This nigga Frank calls me and goes, "Yo." I'm like, "What's good, bro?" He like, "The fuck you on?" Like, "I'm just growing mushrooms, my nigga." And then nigga was like, "Is it as fulfilling as making music?" I said, "Nigga, no."
that's just what I'm on right
This
now.
is my mom.
Like
I said, "Nigga, hell no." I was like, I missed that shit. But man, I just have a genuine love for this shit, man. I love it so much. I feel like
yeah.
sometimes I feel like Mitch, the game, nigga, no matter how many times the game done whooped your ass, you Mitch in
Yeah.
that passenger seat like, come on,
Yeah, and yeah, no, the fans still gonna
game.
love me. Like, yeah, like I've literally quoted that specific line like 3 times in the last 2 weeks to like three
Yeah.
different people.
Niggas
So
don't
that's
know how
crazy.
much like
Yeah,
how a motherfucker feels like that on a daily basis.
yeah, man, I get
Tears
it.
running down your eyes like a fucking game, man. I love a game.
Yo, too real.
Yeah, man. That's me all
And
day.
like, and like, and like one other thing I want to touch on before we wrap this up is like I feel like it's been really dope. Like as somebody who's been like a who how do I want to put this? As somebody who's a part of like this kind of, for lack of a better word, community that we both exist in,
Yeah.
like I've noticed that it seems to me like you've kind of found a second life among people like Frank and the Mutants and people like I mean like you and Woods were on the No Name album together, and like you've like and like you said before, you're very selective about who you work with. Like I can count the amount of features you've done on like 2 hands, maybe probably just one,
Yeah.
but like you're very very selective about the people that you do your shit with,
Yeah.
and it seems to me like that's played a big role in kind of helping you gain this, because I feel like Meatbags of the 85 is kind of like the start of the second wind you've been on, and
Yeah.
it's really just like
I would have to I would have to agree. I
like
agree.
this is you know like this is like where you like this is Silk Money, you know, like you're you know like you're separate from, I mean, like Divine Council's divine counsels, whatever happened there.
Yeah.
And you're on your own, charting this path, finding like minds, and I guess just like what or no, like not even what does that feel like, but just like how does it feel to be in a position now where it's like, do you feel any different than you did 13 years ago when y'all were like, just like what's the biggest difference between you as an artist in 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16 and now? Because it feels like there's been a really, like, it's a big gap to me, at least.
Yeah, I'd agree. um, I think it probably be a few things. I think number one would be I'm surrounded by just people who just fucking love me, dog. Like I'm just my nigga Nick, man, a nigga Khalil, my brother Kayla, my dog Maul. You know what I'm saying? Frank, Kahuna, Quale. You know my mother. You know what I'm saying? My sister. I'm just, you know, I'm here with I'm surrounded by people who love me and they believe in me, and everything I do is for them. Everything I do, and you know, all that I am, you know, I owe it all to them. I remember when I was fucked up and I was sleeping on the floor I got dropped from that Epic deal.
Right.
And I ain't had no bread. And I remember I called my mom because I wasn't selling weed no more, and it's completely, you know, just out of it after that shit. And I called my mom and I asked her for like $60 so I could sign up for TuneCore. And I remember I told her, I was like, yo, mom, I was like, you do that. This would be the best investment you ever make in your life.
And
and I'd say she'd agree.
yeah, man, I mean, like you the thing that's so dope is that like you really did this your way. Like you like you stared down the barrel of a crazy amount of bread from a distributor that you said, fuck that, I don't want to sell my soul to you, I'm gonna go get this on my own. Exactly. And you know, like whether that's from the success of my partner them or not, like you've carved out a niche, you have an audience, people are fucking with what you do. People want to see you live, you know, like, and like you don't really do shows like that, but I'm sure that's gonna change soon. You know, like it's just, yeah, like you like you gotta let me know when you come up to New York, bro. Like I'm trying to see the Silk Money show.
Got you.
But I don't know. It's just like there's just this perseverance, and like it's the perseverance, but like just the talent, bro. I cannot overemphasize how crazy it is to listen to the way you rap and the stuff that you rap about. And like people who rap fast have a reputation for not saying shit, and just kind of like masking it all in technique.
Yeah.
But it's like you're like, I'm not a person who gives a shit about enunciation. I think that's honestly a bit like there's some questionable shit going on there with people who talk about enunciation, but that's a whole other conversation. But like your diction is so clear, and you're saying shit that's like on top of being important and interesting and thought provoking, like you're just funny. You're funny. You're like you just like you give all of yourself in the music, and it's really great to see people who give all of themselves in their music win.
Yeah.
and like go to London and play a show with Lex Records and
Oh, yeah.
sign with a label. Like, you
Yeah.
know, it's just like
Yeah, a
it's
label that
affirming.
cares for sure, because they give a fuck.
Yeah,
Like I said,
yeah,
I'm over. I'm somewhere where I'm not just looked at as a number, an analytic, an IRSC code, or some bullshit.
right, yeah,
Yeah, man, some
yeah,
algorithmic,
bro.
numerical, whatever the fuck they define it as. So definitely, I appreciate
um,
it, man.
always. And like, just because I thought about it with the enunciation shit, the bit on the jury duty seafood boil bag, where you talk about emphasizing your T's, like Kendrick, like tennis shoes, and then you carry that, you like hit a bunch of T's in
Yeah,
the next two, but it's like this is the type of shit I'm talking, you know, like that's like I think that's gonna go over a lot of heads,
yeah,
you
more,
know, like and it did for me until my man Rohan, who runs the Rap Music Plug podcast, shout out to him, he
yeah,
pointed it out like in an Instagram comment, and I saw that and I was like, yo, and I went back and listened and I was like, like,
yeah,
just like that's the type of like this is the type of shit I want to be listening to, and just
yeah,
like like I'm peeling all these layers. I don't know, man. Like I could go off on this album all day, but
yeah.
it
It's
just makes
so,
me happy to see somebody in your position like winning on some real shit. So
man, thank you.
yeah,
That means the world
yeah,
to me, dog. It really does.
yeah, man.
I truly
I got you.
appreciate your words and ways I can't even fathom, man. Really,
Yeah,
man. It
thank you.
really is.
Yeah, no, nah, man. But yeah, like this, I feel like we could do this for like another fucking
I
three
swear to
hours.
God,
But
man. It's like I wish they were this long for real, man. Like anytime I do like a write up and I'm talking, I feel like I'm trying to just rush through thoughts that took me days to convey, or
mm-hmm.
it took me a lot of fucking weed to burn to pen. So I appreciate that a lot of this for sure.
Nah, man. Thank you. That means a lot. And like, but to formally wrap this up, Murph, Silk Money, if your life was a movie, what would it be about?
Um, uh, what would it be about, man? It'll be crazy, man, if I just nah. I don't know. I I feel like I'm still writing that motherfucker. I feel like I'm still writing that motherfucker, and I just know that like um I don't know. That's such a crazy question that'll probably take me another hour to try. But I don't know. I feel like I'll just say I feel like I'm still writing it, and you know what I'm saying. And I feel like it's still being written. You know, at this very
Yeah,
moment where where we stand, and I couldn't even tell you, dog. It
yeah.
uh
That's a that that's a good
crazy
answer.
one.
You don't gotta
It's a crazy one.
you
I
don't
got you.
you don't yeah no yeah no you don't gotta overthink it. Like
Yeah,
that's a good enough answer, because I also feel like it's still
yeah,
being written. Like this is like a new arc for you in a
yeah.
lot of ways, and like,
Definitely,
but
definitely.
yeah, I mean, like, just as I don't know, just like thank you. Like, thank you for being here. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for taking the time on your birthday.
No
2 hours and 11 minutes on your birthday, son.
no
Like,
problem, bro.
I don't, no, I
What's
don't
up,
take
bro?
that for granted. And you know, like once again, like just you know, like and yeah, I mean, like you, like full disclosure, like you sent this album to me like months ago, like
Mhm.
near the top of the year, and it was
Yeah.
like unsequenced. So
Oh yeah.
like to get it from Kevin and Orienteer and like hear it fully sequenced out, I was
Oh
just
yeah.
like, wow, this is like, yeah, it really knocked me in the face in a cool
Yeah.
way. It's really special, and like I'm just excited that you're in a position where like more people are gonna hear it, who I really think are gonna value and appreciate it the same way I do. And just like, I
I'm
don't know, like
excited.
it's just like you've always like since in the short time we've known each other, you felt very like you've just been very open and supportive, and it
Yeah,
means a lot. So
for
just
sure,
like
bro. Of course.
thanks for the trust. You know, like I don't take people's trust for granted.
Man,
So
man,
thank you.
nah, man, of course, bro. Man, of course, my nigga. It's every all love and respect and appreciation is is reciprocated. You know, that's overstood for sure. Definitely, man. I'm a very appreciative nigga, bro. So thank
You and me both, bro. And yeah, like and yeah, like let's bring overstanding back.
you.
I'm
Yeah,
ready for that one. I'm
yeah,
ready
you
for
know what
that
I'm
one.
saying? Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Shout out to y'all for making it this far. And shout out to all the black people listening too, because y'all really impeccable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell a friend to come through next time. 1.